Hi guys, welcome back to Flossmass day 21. And I think apart from tomorrow's video, this is going to be the last video that I am recording for this Flossmass series. I have some family events coming up and I think it's going to be a bit of a rough first one, but I am also looking forward to it. So it's a very mix of emotions at the moment. So I am just going to give myself a little bit of grace and finish up this Flossmas series a little bit earlier. Um, by a little bit. By the time that you watch this video, this one's probably going, how my uploading schedule's working. This is 22nd. And tomorrow I will have the FFO of my advent. So I have now finished stitching my Christmas advent. Obviously not Christmas themed. So the chart that will be down below will be the last parts. I think you guys are 2 parts behind, but I will have the final part, which will be part 23. Now, part 23 will feature the whole design. So wherever you are, whether you're still on one of the beginning parts, whether you haven't started it, part 23 will feature the entire design. So that's the only piece of the download that you really need to keep. But if you wanted to download every single one and do it as a stitch along, more than welcome to. They will be up and available. So I am going to be FFOing this in a minute. Hopefully, fingers crossed, all goes well. And I will have a behind the scenes finishing video. I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to finish it as of yet, but I did pick up when I was in town the other day this make and create chalkboard sign from the works for £1.50. One of my friends actually popped in yesterday to pick this up and she said it was actually on sale, so she got it for 75p, I got it for £1.50. Anyway, it's not a finish that is going to break the bank, but I thought this could be quite cute to finish this on. So I will be finishing that this afternoon before everyone arrives, and tomorrow's video will be a pre-recorded video. I have enjoyed this Flossmas series. My videos have not been as bouncy or as invested in as I do normally, and that is something I've struggled with this whole Flossmas series. But you know what, I have been here, I have completed the challenge to myself, and I think people have enjoyed it. I think the advent, I have seen so many people stitching that's been absolutely amazing and just what I needed this festive season. And I've really enjoyed the advent that I got from Corrie's little stitch shop. So I'm actually going to be opening the last 4 days of the advent, so I will start that off in a second. I just wanted to say a very, very big thank you to everyone who has supported the channel this year. And next year I am getting back on track with my series. I will be doing a year-long project for freebies on the 17th. So rather than standalone charts, they will be able to standalone, so if you don't want to stitch them all. However, I am decided I want to do a big piece, like a continuous stitch along for the year. So I will be releasing information about that probably in the new year, but I'm really looking forward to that. But it will be something that if you don't want to stitch the whole thing, you could stitch elements of it. It will all work out in the end. So I am just going to jump in. Oh, before I jump in, I had a few questions about the whip parade as to information. I listed in that video the names of the different charts. Now I didn't list all of the different where you can get each chart. What I did was a few of them, like Autumn Lane Stitchery, I listed the website. I listed Stitching with the Housewives Etsy shop, but I only have so much space in the description box. But the UK shops that I normally buy from are Peakside Needleworks, Create Nostalgia, The Nimble Thimble, Patchwork Rabbit, Art and Designs Cross Stitch, Coffee Crafts Fabric, for the fabrics of course, KLT Chartings, mainly for the threads, Talking Dog Stitchery. I think those are the main ones, but there are probably many others. And there are also shops that I have found over this Christmas break that I didn't know about previously. So why don't you leave a comment down below as to where you get your stitching supplies from? I know I'm going to be purchasing a few new pieces in January as like a little Christmas treat to myself. So I will be on the lookout for new shops and information. But thank you so much for everyone who has so far watched the Whip Parade. I tend to save a lot of my Whip Parades until January, so I'm looking forward to that. So if you are a floss tuber who's doing a Whip Parade, also let me know down below so I can add you to the list for January stitching. So I am going to be opening the rest of my Corrie's Little Shop advent. Now, if you do not want to see what is in days 21 to 24, I completely understand. I will see you tomorrow for hopefully what is going to be a finishing video. It might be a behind the scenes. We will see how much footage I get, but hopefully that will be there. But if not, have a wonderful Christmas, whatever you are doing, and I will see you on the new year. Happy stitching to those that are leaving. And I'm going to jump in and I'm going to open the rest of my advent. So, day 21. Oh, we have, oh my gosh, we have some Dinky Dyes silk, some limited editions. They don't have names on because they are limited editions, but look at how glorious those are. I love this one with the yellow and the brown. That is lovely. I've never tried Dinky Dyes silk. I have said this the whole way through, that this advent calendar 100% I would get next year if they do one. Such good value for money. Day 22. Oh, we have some chenille thread. So we have Candy Floss. That is gorgeous. We have Speckled Mushroom. And we have Inkwell, which is a dark blue. Those are so super soft. Day 23. Oh, this looks cute. Oh, we have a thread as well. We have a DMC B5200. And we have a Whilst Iris Snaps Strawberries Galore. And I have to say, I think most of the week's dye works or the DMC that we've got kit up this project, so I might have to have a look. This is Strawberries Galore. It is finished on a spool, however she thinks you could frame it or anything else or make it into a drum. Absolutely stunning piece. But I have a feeling day 24 might be a wooden spool, and it is. So not only have we received fabric, we have got the threads, we've got this gorgeous wooden spool. This is quite weighty. And the spool could be used, I'm pretty sure that's going to be the right size spool, to finish Whilst Iris Snaps Strawberries Galore. So I have to say 100% super value for money. Super value for money. This wasn't the cheapest advent I've had. It's not the most expensive. However, 100% would be one that I get again next year. We've had so many different threads. We've had a few pieces of fabric. We've had some accessories. We've had I think it's two charts. We've had some finishing stuff. It has been such good value for money, and I really enjoyed receiving this advent. And I purchased this with my own money, and definitely next year I would purchase again. Make sure to check out Corrie's Little Shop. I've had it linked in every video for this Flossmas. But that is now me done for the Flossmas series. So I am going to go and chill with family and friends and hopefully get some stitching done, but we all know how crazy the festive time can be, and I think I need to be as busy as possible. So I am going to leave it there. Thank you so much for all of your support on the channel this year, and I will see you in 2026 for amazing stitching adventures. Bye all, happy stitching!